Chosen one, listen carefully. Heaven has issued the decree. It all happens today. The timeline of your life has reached divine synchronization. What once felt delayed now meets perfect alignment. The energy in the atmosphere has shifted to favor you. Every unseen hand that guided you through confusion now reveals purpose. This is not coincidence, it's confirmation. Today carries the fingerprint of divine intention. The universe bends toward this moment. God has whispered your name into the rhythm of time, and everything is responding. You are not entering breakthrough. You are standing in it. The words you've prayed, the tears you've shed, the faith you've held, they've all gathered to form this hour. Heaven is saying, be ready. Because when God marks a day, nothing remains the same. This is your turning point, your unveiling, your appointed moment. It all unfolds now. Before we continue, chosen one, align your energy with this flow. Type your warmest wishes, write 777 beside them, and press the like button as a sacred signal to heaven that you are ready. These acts are not digital, they are spiritual. Your engagement is energy, your words are vibration, your intention is frequency. When you act in agreement, you move power into motion. The universe listens to sound, and your written words are sound crystallized. So as you write, you are speaking into reality. You're not participating in a video, you're participating in a manifestation. Every wish you release becomes a seed, every word a wave. When energy meets belief, miracles ignite. Don't underestimate these small actions. They are portals of power. When you move, heaven moves with you. Can you feel it? The air is thick with purpose. The atmosphere hums with invisible orchestration. There's a pulse in the spirit realm, a magnetic frequency swirling around you. It feels like destiny leaning close, whispering secrets. The day doesn't feel normal because it isn't. Today is coded with alignment. The energy is electric yet peaceful, charged with divine order. This is the kind of day when ordinary things carry extraordinary significance, when whispers feel like prophecies, when coincidences turn into confirmations. You can sense it, the vibration of victory rising beneath your skin. Heaven is active. Angels are positioned. The atmosphere is alive with expectancy. Every delay that haunted you now becomes momentum, pushing you forward. Today is no accident. It's divine choreography in motion. Your struggles were not wasted, they were woven. Every storm shaped you for stability. Every disappointment trained you for discernment. You were being stretched, refined, sculpted. The nights you thought broke, you were the nights heaven built you. God was preparing your heart to hold what your hands could not yet handle. Pain was not punishment, it was preparation. Every unanswered prayer was God whispering, "Wait, I'm fortifying the foundation." You weren't forgotten, you were being formed. Every battle baptized you in strength. Every delay deepened your roots. And now, when the blessing arrives, it will not overwhelm you. It will recognize you, because you've been trained to carry it. The weight you endured is proof you're ready for what's being released today. Picture the grand stage of heaven. The lights dim, the curtain drawn. Behind it, the set has been built, the actors positioned, the music waiting. Then suddenly, the curtain lifts, and everything hidden bursts into revelation. That's what's happening in your life. The curtain is lifting. The hidden story now unfolds. What confused you is clarifying. What felt lost is returning multiplied. The divine author has finished writing this chapter, and the audience of heaven watches as your scene begins. You are stepping into the spotlight of divine revelation. Every mystery that puzzled you is now making sense. The silence of God wasn't rejection, it was suspense. And today, heaven says, "Show them what I've been building." When heaven says, "Today," it's not metaphor, it's manifestation. Today is the bridge between prophecy and proof. It means the unseen becomes seen now. This is not a far-off promise, it's a present reality. The clock of divine timing has struck. You've waited, prayed, hoped, and now heaven delivers. The day may look normal to others, but to you, it's loaded with meaning. God hides miracles in mundane moments. Today means acceleration. It means the waiting season has completed its course. The river that was dammed is now bursting through. What once took years now happens in moments. The air feels charged because heaven's hand has touched your timeline. For so long, you were the seed buried in silence. Darkness surrounded you, soil pressed against you, and you wondered if you'd ever see light again. But beneath the surface, you were breaking open. The seed's cracking isn't its death, it's its beginning. You were germinating, not gone. And now, the pressure has produced promise. The roots have found strength, and the sprout is ready. Today, the seed breaks through the surface. The dirt that buried you becomes the ground that supports you. The time of hidden growth is over. The visibility season has arrived. What grew in silence now blossoms in sight. The world will see what heaven always knew. You were destined to rise. Everything that pushed against you now propels you. Every no becomes a redirection toward yes. Every fall becomes the force that launches you higher. The divine law of reversal has been activated. Heaven is flipping your story. The pain that broke you now produces power. The betrayal that wounded you now becomes your badge of wisdom. The rejection that crushed you was actually your reroute to divine redirection. The energies that worked against you are now compelled to work for you. The tables are turning, and this time they're turning fast. The weapon formed did not prosper. It prepared. The tide that once carried away your blessings now returns them multiplied. Delay is not denial. It's design. You weren't waiting for God. God was waiting for readiness. The soil of your life had to be tilled before the seeds could bloom. If the blessing had arrived too soon, you wouldn't have recognized it as sacred. The pause was protection. God was aligning people, places, and timing, so the miracle could last, not just flash. Divine timing is mathematical. It never miscalculates. Every minute of waiting has matured your spirit. Every unanswered prayer was a promise under construction. Today is the day the blueprint becomes building. To be ready is to live awake. It means keeping your spirit alert to subtle shifts. Blessings rarely shout, they whisper. To be ready is to stay tuned to divine frequency. Readiness is alignment, not anxiety. It's faith standing upright saying, I'm expecting good things. When expectation meets divine timing, manifestation explodes. Be ready is heaven's invitation to participation. It means stop doubting and start preparing. Because the blessing that's arriving today won't wait for hesitation. God's timing doesn't need your permission, just your openness. The stirring you feel isn't imagination, it's ignition. The flutter in your spirit, the sudden excitement with no reason, the inner warmth, it's heaven's signal that something is moving. Before manifestation appears externally, it vibrates internally. Your spirit knows before your eyes can see. You are feeling the rumble of prophecy under your ribs. Heaven and earth are sinking. The unease you felt before this message wasn't fear, it was frequency adjustment. God was tuning your inner being to match the vibration of breakthrough. That's why your sleep felt different, why your thoughts felt intense. You were sensing the arrival of destiny. This is not a random day. It's a scheduled appointment. Heaven has had this day circled since the beginning. It's the pivot point where paths meet, timelines merge, prayers collide. Like the tide that knows when to rise, this day carries divine pull. Angels were dispatched for this hour. Every delay, every deviation was recalculating your steps toward this timestamp. Heaven runs on precision, and you've arrived right on schedule. Today has been marked with your name, and nothing can stop what's written. The doors that closed were never rejection. They were redirection. God blocked entry to protect your essence. You thought you were losing opportunities, but you were gaining purity. Some doors shut because your blessing required privacy. God didn't want contamination near your calling. The friendships that faded, the jobs that ended, the opportunities that vanished. All divine filters. Heaven removed what couldn't come with you into this moment. Closed doors are God's way of keeping sacred energy intact. What's about to open today needed a pure space to land. Divine timing operates like a cosmic lock. The key must fit perfectly. You can't force it early. Every second leading here has been calculated with infinite intelligence. The gears of destiny are turning smoothly. When the key enters the lock, you'll hear it, the invisible click of alignment. That's today. The sound may not echo in your ears, but your soul hears it. The opening is permanent. The lock will not jam again. In one day, desserts can bloom. In one breath, destinies can flip. That's what today carries. The possibility of instantaneous transformation. God doesn't need time. He creates it. What took years to break can be healed in moments. The shift that others say is impossible is happening now. Heaven compresses process into breakthrough. Like lightning, change strikes swiftly and leaves light behind. This is divine acceleration. The heaviness you felt recently was labor pain. You weren't depressed. You were dilating. The pressure was preparation for birth. Right before a breakthrough, the air thickens, emotions heighten, sleep breaks, everything feels heavy. That's because the spirit is pushing destiny into manifestation. The closer the shift, the stronger the contractions. And now, the releases come. The weight lifts because the delivery has begun. Chosen one, today you awaken. You remember who you are. You were never small. You were sacred. You were never overlooked. You were hidden for divine timing. The false labels fall away. You are not what you went through. You are what came out of it. You are the proof that purpose survives pain. The divine spark within you reignites. You see yourself through heaven's eyes. Royalty, resilience, radiance. Stretching was God's way of expanding your container. The pain wasn't punishment, it was preparation for overflow. You asked for abundance, so heaven stretched your capacity. Every challenge widened your soul. Every trial increased your volume. You are now capable of holding more love, more light, more blessing. Stretching creates sustainability. What's coming won't crush you. It will complete you. It's happening now. Doors opening. Opportunities appearing. People calling. Alignment accelerating. The invisible has turned tangible. Miracles are cascading into reality. You are no longer hoping. You are witnessing. The rhythm of heaven beats through your timeline. What was hard now flows. What was closed now swings wide. The manifestation has started, and it won't stop. When God decrees, permanence follows. No opposition can alter it. No jealousy can block it. No fear can undo it. This is irreversible. Heaven has sealed it. You can rest, knowing this shift cannot be stolen. The divine decree stands eternal. What's begun today will echo forever. Peace replaces panic. Calm replaces chaos. Clarity replaces confusion. That's the sign the inner world has aligned. You feel different because your vibration has elevated. You are in sync with your purpose. What happens externally now mirrors this new inner harmony. Destiny has found its home within you. You've waited for miracles long enough. It's time to realize you are one. You are the answer to prayers, the fulfillment of prophecy, the embodiment of faith. The world doesn't need to see another example. It needs to see you. You carry breakthrough in your DNA. You are heaven's evidence on earth. Before sound comes silence. Before eruption comes stillness. That's why everything feels calm. It's not the absence of activity, it's the presence of alignment. The stillness before manifestation is sacred. It's the pause before the applause. Heaven does its best work in quiet rooms. Don't fear the silence. It's the womb of creation. Everything meets here. The prayers, the faith, the sacrifice, the tears. It all converges into this divine point of completion. Nothing was wasted. Every fragment forms the full picture. Heaven orchestrated perfection in timing, alignment, and purpose. The design is visible now. The promise is complete. This is your cue. Step boldly. Move without hesitation. Act without fear. The universe rewards motion. Heaven releases provision for obedience. The moment you step, doors appear. Don't think, flow. Destiny is a river. Movement keeps it alive. Today's miracle requires your motion. Step into it. You'll see signs everywhere. The call, the message, the divine coincidence. Opportunities materializing out of nowhere. The energy around you will confirm the shift. What resisted you yesterday will welcome you today. The difference is undeniable. It's proof that heaven has touched your timeline. Today isn't an ending, it's ignition. What starts now creates a chain of blessings. The ripple of favor will stretch into generations. This day will echo in your legacy. You've entered the season of continual multiplication. Divine momentum will carry you forward indefinitely. What begins today never ends. Chosen one, this is the divine decree. It all happens today. Heaven has spoken, and time has obeyed. You have crossed from waiting to walking, from believing to becoming. The unseen is seen. The dream is real. The breakthrough is here. Nothing can reverse it. Nothing can resist it. Today is holy ground. Stand in awe. Move in gratitude. Walk in glory. Say it aloud with conviction. It all happens today. Because it does. Because it's written. Because you are chosen.